Hi guys.
Hi.
Hey, so my name is Jaaz. I'm the producer for this this project. And I'm generally a music producer, sound engineer. I guess I'm a content creator. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. I work for a company called Motion Image and Sound, which I run with a great friend of mine. And we're basically all about creating an environment, giving people opportunities to create really great content, music-centric content, and basically tell African stories to the world through that. Yeah.
How did I meet you? Did I ever meet you? I don't think I ever met you. You were just there. Like you existed when I.
Yeah.
You know.
We've come a long way.
Yeah.
She's known me her whole life.
Yeah, and our parents have known each other their whole lives. Basically, they all had kids together and went to the same church and.
Yeah. And
put their babies on couches in
onesies
brother, for pictures.
We had a rock band together.
You were
Yeah, so which is weird because I never thought you'd ever actually get into music. Not be musical. I mean,
I actually have a funny story though about Jaaz.
Yeah.
Because you guys were always into music when Doho and him were in a band.
Yeah.
And I remember there's this day. Very loud music, not like this. The emo music as well.
Yeah, it was the whole rock, Linkin Park, just like
grungy Nairobi 16-year-olds with lots of emotional problems.
Yeah,
anyway,
no friends.
But we had this
socially awkward. No friends.
You were just each other's friends. That was it. So we had this keyboard in our house, and I was probably like 8, and it was for some reason it was in our living room. Wait, no, I don't think I've even told you this story. And I went to sit at the piano, and you know how they have those like saved demos, and so it was like some crazy classic, one of those classical songs.
One of those old Casio.
Yeah, the old Casios. It was it was an old Casio, and it had one of those built-in like songs. And then Jaaz like walked in, and I was just pretending to play, cause I'm a kid. I was pretending to play, and you were like, "Is that you?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, like if you were that good, you could have been in the band." And I remember being like, "Damn it."
Oh.
I wish I was.
That's so funny.
Wow. I wish I could actually play piano.
If you were that good.
So maybe you inspired me to start doing
maybe.
music. No, that's not true. That's not true.
My name is Kato Change. I'm an African guitarist. I've played with Salif Keita, King Sanya Day, Trey Songs, Jason Derulo, Aloe Black, mostly because of Coke Studio and the TV gigs. Can I define my style really? Because my primary style is African music, and then I fuse it with jazz and house and rock and blues. Yeah, that's me. I have an album out. Working on 2 other albums at the same time concurrently. One's a hip hop album, one's a jazz album. Yeah, that's the change. I've known Wanja for a couple of years. She featured on my debut album that I released in 2015. It was actually the closing song of the album, and I didn't think of anyone else that could do justice to it the way Wanja did. So yeah, here she is, 3 years later, working on her record, and she sent me the song that she had written with a fellow student in Australia, a Cuban guitarist, and she told me about the project, the MATRIARCH season. And I was like, yo, I love this project. I really want to be part of it because it's a message that stands for something, and I really liked that she started by writing the concept first, the concept of what the album is before any notes were played. And she had outlined the whole project long before any note was played. So by the time the musicians were coming in, it was easier to just settle into the process that had already been started, the system. So I know it's gonna go far.
Yeah. Hello, this is Ida Z, and we are watching Ida Z. Yeah, Ida Z is a musician who have been in game for long. I've been playing with lots of musicians from the old people to the upcomings. So yeah, in general, I'm a musician. I can't say that I'm a percussionist or a singer or whatever. I am a musician. That's what they refer me to. Wanja Wahoro, yeah, she's a great singer, and I met her just in the studio. I've never heard about her, as I've told you, yeah. I'm working with all different type of musician, upcoming into all the big artists. So yeah, I'm blessed to come to know her, and yeah, she's a great musician. I love her music. Beautiful soul, beautiful voice.
My name is Joe Were, and most people call me JW. I play the keys. I play for just a band and Blinky Bill, but I've played for a few other guys like Omar Laifuk, who is considered the father of Neo Soul when he came to Kenya. Played for Aloe Black recently, Atemi, Giuliani. Yeah. I had first heard of Wanja a few years ago. She did a single on YouTube, a video made by MIS. And I remember, just loving it, especially coming from a Kenyan. The music had very nice chords. So when I was approached to do this MATRIARCH project, when I first heard the music, I remember, sitting down at my keyboard, trying to write down, as I was listening, trying to write down the chords. And I was like, this is actually really good music. There's a G sharp sus 7, flat 9 in there. And I remember thinking, I've actually never used that chord in a song, playing live, but yeah, this is gonna be fun. And yeah, I didn't think twice. It was just heard the music and I was in.
I am Danceny. I am from Madagascar. I am Malagasy people. I play music. I play bass and I play guitar. I play everything, but bass I love so much. I was happy to participate with this project. Great album. Yeah, I'm very excited. I can't wait for that. Thank you guys. Everything is perfect. Thanks everybody. Great musician in Kenya, in Nairobi. Good studio. My first time to see the good one here. Karibu.
Hello guys, my name is Imani. I'm a drummer. And I love music. I've worked with so many musicians and so many artists as well. Well, by God's grace, I'm not able to count all of them, but recently I think I was the official drummer for Sauti Sol. The first time I heard of Wanja was a few months ago. This guy called Jaaz Odongo called me and was like, "There's this project I need us to do, and I need your input." There's a lady called Wanja Wahoro, so that was the first time I heard about her. And then later, a few weeks before the year ended, 2017, I had the pleasure of meeting Wanja and listening to some of her stuff. And I must say, she has a very interesting way of writing music, really out of the norm, out of the ordinary. If I were to write music, I think I'd be very straightforward, but she really thinks outside the box, and it's very interesting. And it's good for me because I'm able to also think outside the box, out of the box, and get inspired by new ideas, and it's just amazing.
What up guys, my name is Matthew Wahungu, aka Tayo Tripper, aka VMC Africa, and also just Tayo. I think that pretty much covers it, but I'm a rapper, DJ, producer, audio engineer in training, you could say that. And I also happen to work at Supersonic Africa, and that's where we are right now. On set, Wanja's MATRIARCH sessions, the audio side of things. I met Wanja, I think, just out and about in Nairobi. Could have been at a show, but it was definitely around some good music and good people. Yeah, that's what I can remember. If I'm wrong in that, I'm sure she'll correct me next time.
Hi, my name is Seth. I'm a singer-songwriter from Nairobi. Nairobi is home. It's where I was born. It's not where I grew up. I grew up outside of Kenya. I was like outside for like 17 years. Came back in 2010 after having left like in '93. Never planned on being a musician for most of my life. I'm not one of those people who really like from age 12 started writing and then singing and then was in the choir. Like that's not really my story. Like I just have some random story of me like rhythmically shaking a shaker like when I was 8 months old. And my parents thought that was pretty cool. But between then and age, I guess 26, when whatever, I'm dodgy with the memories and the ages and stuff, but basically started out playing percussion in 2012, did that for 3 years, and then transitioned into writing music and singing and performing in 2015. And then from there, it's just been a lot of improvements. You know, been able to win a few awards, Global Music Awards for one of the songs I wrote called Samalina, Best Something Contemporary Artist in last year, 2017, that's Cuffing Boom Awards. And then this year, Best Live Act at the Sondeka Awards. So yeah, that's the abridged version of my brief.